Inquiring and analyzing. Strand 1 consisted of explaining and justifying the need for the solution. So I began talking about how having to balance schoolwork, exercise, problems in house, and other stuff in our everyday life can be complicated and stressful. People don't give the importance it deserves to how being healthy makes you feel good about yourself. We can see how the food products in the cafeteria are not the healthiest. Poor nutrition can contribute to stress, tiredness, and our capacity to work, and over time, it can contribute to the risk of developing some illness and some other health problems. What I want to include more are fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, low-fat milk instead of high-fat milk, sensible limits of calories, and less unhealthy fats and salts, including healthier snacks and beverages. To be able to do this big change in school, I will need to ask a lot of permissions and make a lot of research. I will need to present the idea to Mr. Guerin and see what he thinks about it, or if he has any suggestions for me. Finally, I will have to make sure my design will be last long in school. The second step in Criterion A is Strand 2, which stands for Identifying and Prioritizing the Research. This was all about research and brainstorming. Some of the questions I asked were the following. Who is the client? How does this problem affect the client? Can the client solve it? Who is the target audience? How does the problem affect the target audience? And can the target audience solve it? The client are the teachers and the students. This problem affects the client because, as they say, a healthy body, a healthy mind. So having a bad nutrition for students and teachers lead to loss of focus and attention. Students lead to bad test scores and bad classroom behavior. The client can solve it by being flexible with the solutions I am giving them and trying to understand why this is important and all the benefits it would give them. The targeted audience are the students. The problem affects the targeted audience because they tend to feel tired and sad, and it can bring some problems like obesity. The targeted audience can solve it by being reciprocal with the solution. Strand 3 consisted of analyzing existing products. For the garden, I used some examples that I found on the internet. Doing this garden in school will bring a lot of benefits to teachers and students. For example, it improves your health because by consuming fruits and vegetables planted by you, the vitamin content will be at its highest. Also, you reduce the risk of eating vegetables that contain harmful chemicals. Also, gardening is a natural stress reliever. For the salad bar, I said that when offered multiple fruits and vegetable choices, children respond by trying new items, incorporating great variety into their diets and increasing their daily consumption of fruit and vegetables. Also, salad bars can help increase participation in school lunch, and I showed a picture of a school bar in a cafeteria in the United States. I saw a stand on the internet and I showed it to the professor. So I said having more gluten-free products in the school cafeteria can improve students' health and they also try new things. Some of the benefits are that they improve cholesterol levels, promote digestive health, and increase energy level. Then I changed to Strand 4, that was developing a brief design. While doing my research, I found many benefits of food I didn't know that exist. All of the ideas look great, but I feel like I should ask more opinion from the principal of the school. I would also like to listen to student suggestions to see what they like or if they like to add something else. Finally, I would make a survey to see what options people think work most for improving the health of most of the people in Lincoln School. After that, I started making Criterion B, which is developing ideas. Strand 1 was all about developing a design specification. For this project to be successful, I will be needing some. First, make a survey. Then, ask for permission. It is also necessary to open some space from the cafeteria to make the space where gluten-free products and the salad bar are going to be. Then, make a recipe book for the cafeteria cooks. Then, calculate the space in the back of the cafeteria to make the mini garden with our own vegetables for the salad bar. Strand 2 was all about developing ideas. Here, I sketched my designs to have a more visual idea of what they would look like. The corner salad bar, the garden, And finally, the gluten-free stand. Strand 3 was to present the chosen design. For my chosen design, I feel like I would really like to create my design 3, which is the salad bar. Finally, strand 4 was to develop planning and drawing diagrams. I drew design 3 again and decided to include more detail to address better the purpose and hope for my design. The next criterion was C, which was creating the solution. Strand 1 was all about constructing a logical plan. For this project to be a success, I will have to make a change of mentality to students and teachers of the school, since they must understand the benefits of a good nutrition. Not only my project will present this, but it also is good for the planet. My idea is to also spread the care of the environment and the use of less plastic. For this reason, if the students or teachers bring their own container to serve their salads, a discount of 20% less than the original price will be made. The main focus of the project is to have the school cafeteria space for healthy food focused on mixed salad, where we'll have very healthy options including some like lettuce, vegetables, fruit, nuts, cheeses, quinoa, among other ingredients where we can form our own salad. The idea is that the base of every salad is available daily, and every day we can prepare a different salad according to our taste, and we can have the possibility of eating healthy and different daily with fresh products. The ingredients that I propose are the following ones. Arrange it in a separate and hermetic container the nuts, because of the dangerous intolerances. Calculating the time to this project, it wouldn't take long because the cafeteria already has the space, and the only thing I would have to ask is for permission. I also already bought the containers to put vegetables and the clippers. Strands 2 and 3 came together, and it was to demonstrate technical skills and to follow the plan to make the solution. Here, I explained that the place I found in school for the salad bar is the perfect space. It is going to be where the sandwiches are. Where we could implement is an extra space for the salads, but not taking out the sandwiches. There are already lots of vegetables in the space that are the original uses for sandwiches, but we could share them with the salad bar too. It is also a very good space because it is refrigerated, which maintains the lettuce and other vegetables fresh for many days. Finally, strand 4 was to justify the changes I made to my design. Here, I explained that the original design I was going to choose wasn't the salad bar, but finally, I thought about it and I thought it was a better idea to do a salad bar. I didn't have any changes in the design. The last criterion was criterion D, which was evaluating. Strand 1 was to design testing methods. In my success criterion, I included that I needed to listen to feedback from people to see what they think of my project. And this is what I did. So I did a survey. Strand 2 was to evaluate the success of the solution. Here is where I evaluated the answers of the survey. Most of the people I asked thought that quality salad bar would be a great idea and a healthier option to eat at lunch. Strand 3 is to explain how the solution could have been improved. I realized I could have made some improvements to my design. Some of these, for example, could have been to make different products every day so that people don't get bored. Customize the containers with the name of the school and the name of the person who eats the salad. Also, I would like to promote the nutritional information, including calories of the products that the person want to add to their salad so they have a better idea of the caloric intake they will consume. Another thing I would like to make was to invite a good nutritionist to educate people about the benefits of having good health by eating full salads. The last strand, which was 4, was to explain the impact of the solution. When offered multiple fruits and vegetables, students respond by trying new items, incorporating great variety into their diets and increasing their daily consumptions of fruits and vegetables. Here are some other 10 reasons why a salad bar can impact the school community. Thanks for watching!